Good morning. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. Straight to the phone lines now. Let's get your reactions. You heard the news. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. You can also call 0817-923-0007. I'll go over those again. 0817-923-0002 or 0817-923-0003. You can also call 0817-923-0007 on the Vanguard. Federal government pays out 330 billion naira cash transfers to poor Nigerians. Edu. Okay, this one is I'm shocked, confused. Federal government pays out 330 billion naira. I think I'm poor. I don't know. What's the definition of poor? Because now, if we're looking at per capita, like to the dollar, we only have two classes in this country, rich and poor. Middle class, long ago, has been extinct, destroyed. So maybe I'm entitled to be getting some part of this money. I don't know. I'm just saying. Or how did they even go about the numbers? That's the point I'm making. How do they go about the numbers? Because a very poor person would not even have a bank account. I'm being honest. Like a poor person, from what they are going to describe as poor, would not have a bank account because they don't even have the money to keep. So how do they come with these stats and do these things? But on the Vanguard, you go find the details on the Vanguard. Still on the Vanguard, excitement as Tinubu restores Fubara deputy legislators. Great news, but I was not happy that I saw it on X. I just felt like that did not show respect to a certain degree to the people of the state. I mean, we had a broadcast to declare the emergency rule. The least would have been to have a broadcast and discuss it. This is something urgent. It's not something this is something really serious. It was a state of emergency. It was for 6 months. And a lot happened in that 6 months. I don't know if I'm speaking for Nigerians, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have wanted to hear, okay, the president say, well, this is why we did that. Now, eventually we have done that, done this. This have been settled, that have been settled. And that's why this is happening like this and that. Like, hear something. Unfortunately, it's not panned out that way, but I'm pretty sure everybody will take what they get, what they are seeing. And it was on X. On X, we got the statement. Let's go to the phone lines quickly now. Frank from Outer West, to start with you. Good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi.
Yeah.
Let me react on the returning of Governor Fubara and the lawmakers. It's a good one this morning. I'm happy that they are all back. But I'm happy to them is that let them work together. The interest of Rivers State should be first, paramount to all of them, not for their personal interest. Then the 6-month state of emergency should serve as a lesson to all Rivers people this morning. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you. West from Buguma, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, West. Straight to the point, please.
God bless you. The governor is back and the legislators are back. We have 3 arms of government, the legislative, the executive, and the judiciary. The executive should respect the judiciary, to respect the legislators, and the legislators should respect each other. My plea with His Excellency, the governor, now that he's back, he should forget apartheid talk here and there. Because those are the things that causes problem in Rivers State for 6 months now. I'm happy I have representative. My constituency assembly is there now. I welcome them in God's name. Amen. God bless you. I want to be glad.
All right. Lugard from Eche, good morning.
Andrew, to you. Yeah, the return of the governor. Andrew, even as I'm talking to you now, there is still jubilation in Eche even this morning because the God-sent governor is back. I want to say that his removal will be a lesson for Nigerians and the whole world.
Suspension, Lugard.
Yeah, sorry, the suspension. They are watching to hear from our judiciary, more especially the Supreme Court, to know if the suspension of the governor was right or illegal. Because what happened in Rivers State will also, if any person president is coming. If nothing is being done, it will still follow suit. And I want to say that the Buhari that happened in Government House shows that the situation that these people only came to River State just to share the resources of River State. How can some people work for you at the end of the day, no payment? So now, I want to also advise the people to please, rather than this governor who has developed a GA, I stood my ground during emergency to Iwetie. FCC minister refused to consult that road. But this governor came, he consulted that road from emergency to Iwetie.
All right, Luga, thank you very much. Let's go to NTA Road. Mufasa, good morning.
Yeah, hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that the governor is back. I want to say welcome to the governor and every other democratic system that has been restored. I want to urge the governor to continue with his Rivers First, agenda, because that is why the people love him so much. So for me, I believe that him coming back is going to start from where he stopped, and I'm sure that Rivers people will continue to love and support him. But I would say that the over 300 billion that the government, the Nigerian state said they released for poor Nigerians, like you rightly said, we do not know the parameters that was used to measure who poor Nigerians are. We do not know the people. So for me, instead of doling out billions of taxpayers' money to unknown individuals, the government should rise above all these shenanigans and think of how to industrialize this country. People should be engaged in meaningful ventures so that they can eke out a living for themselves. This doling out of billions and billions that we don't know who the money is going to is not the right way to go.
All right, Mufasa, thank you. Uche Ken is in HA. Good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Tony Cole said he's the APC leader in River State. Emeka Beke said he's the APC party chairman in River State. Darlington Wuju claims spokesperson in their faction. But none attends a meeting both in the state level and the federal level. My question this morning is, who did they govern and where did they govern from? They govern from their kitchen to their parlor. Please, they should not distract Tony Okocha. He is the one being recognized, and I believe he is doing the job as the APC chairman, state chairman, even the leader as we speak now. So Governor Fubara, Deputy Governor Ngozi Maodo, and lawmakers set to resume today. I want to say, thank God for a return of democracy after 6 months. Whereas I look forward to seeing both the executive and lawmakers work together for the interest of Rivers people and development.
All right.
According to news this morning, the FCT minister through his media aides hails Mr. President over restoring democracy in Rivers State and warned troublemakers to stay clear. Hence, the news he expected to hear henceforth is news regarding to concerning development, peace, and unity. For me, that is the way to go.
All right.
If you are a troublemaker, please stay clear.
Let's go to LMN now.
Democracy, peace, and unity.
Joseph, good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
Yeah, Joseph.
It's so unfortunate that the state of emergency is suspended on X. He made a national pronouncement on radio and television. We expected that 7 a.m. this morning he will address us and make critical statements. But it is unfortunate that they told us that he cut short his trip to ensure that he restored democratically elected government in Rivers State. This is what we get this morning from the president. I am very much disappointed at the president. Thank you.
All right. Susie in Arama, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, I think I want to raise an eyebrow to that position that because the president declared the state of emergency to end it on the X. Andrew, your radio station is widely listening to over, I don't know how many million.
Yeah.
But at least.
Worldwide even, my brother, worldwide.
Journalism. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to see that. Are we now interested about the decline of the end of state of emergency on X, or we're interested about the fact that the state of emergency has come to an end?
Both.
For me, I want to say that it doesn't matter where it was declared. Today we have a democratically elected government and all of that. So, and then your station's manager, Ifiemi Andrew, was talking about about how the state of emergency has made Rivers State to remain backward. And he cited Section 305 without also considering the quantifier, which is actually the extraordinary measure which the president actually took, which even the Constitution, Section 3, subsection D, asks that the president will have extraordinary power to actually so do. And nobody has also explained what that extraordinary power is. And the president has said in his broadcast that to make sure that there is no break of law and order in Rivers State, that he did that to that extent, and the Constitution empowered him. So I don't know what it is. Toye Cole also claiming that he would have done better if he was the governor of Rivers State. I want to say that we have started playing the war drum, and when it happens, some of us will start calling God, and some people no longer have parables to give a radio station.
All right, Susie, thank you very much. For Chief Toye Cole, I'm pretty sure he's entitled to his opinion, and for whatever reasons, I'm not a member of the APC, and he's a member of the party and understands how who becomes leader and why. So he can, because he still is a member of the party, say what he believes and what he thinks. I think that's democracy, and I'm pretty sure the APC is a democratic institution. Beyond that, well, we know who the national leadership of the party has selected as its chairman in Rivers State. And so that's it. I don't think it should be any. And as it concerns the Constitution, I think pretty clearly, if you listen to the news manager very well, it made you understand, like he was putting together side by side the opinions and why people were concerned and raised eyebrows. And everybody who can read, it's clear. Nothing says the president could not declare a state of emergency. The grounds of the matter was the fact that there was a suspension of the governor. And some people would take exception to the reasons, because in the Constitution as well, it clearly stated the reasons that could lead to the declaration of a state of emergency. However, I don't think that should be a problem now or concern. State of emergency, like you said, have been called off, whether it's on X, whether it's on anywhere. But I think it's also proper and ideal to know that if whatever is worth doing well. If you were going or running for an election and you need to go see someone to solicit their support, there's a way you go. You can still get them and need your support. There's a reason that way. It has to be done well. So imagine you go with drinks and kinsmen and people, and then you talk and the person supports you and you win. And after winning, you just walk there and say, okay, now, thank you. Or you go on X and say, thank you. The moral is, this is not a joke. It was a state of emergency, and it's in a state of millions of people. And beyond that, it's an event that has captured the attention of the world. So it deserves more attention. Unfortunately, Stanley from LLM1, we can't take your call. Would have to move to X, I beg your pardon, WhatsApp, and take a few messages here. So this one is from Ayana Ogu. He says, I welcome the governor and his deputy speaker and members of the House of Assembly. This one here also says, federal government share billions to the poor. How? I asked the same question. How? Andy Oviri, I'm pretty sure there was a social register that we had that was then updated. So that's the how. Well, maybe you question how they arrived at the people in that register. That would be a different conversation altogether. Good morning, Ifiemi. The reasons for e-beams, that's from you. This current Supreme Court, they're unable to dispute a state of emergency in Rivers State. It came to an end yesterday. CJN should resign. Ogojene Justice, unfortunately, doesn't require just you to get him to resign. So this is where we are. All right, let's go take a commercial now. Afterwards, we continue with the news at 7, and we get into the conversation proper. Good morning.